Ok, eh bien, bienvenue à tous. Donc, vous avez compris qu'on est sur Metal Gear Solid 2 Son of Liberty. Je vais juste régler le son. Hop. Ouvrir le mélangeur. On va se mettre. Voilà. Allez. Ah, attendez. Oh non, il va falloir paramétrer. Il faut paramétrer les touches. Il faut paramétrer les touches, c'est embêtant. Gamepad setting, hop là. Alors, pad 1. Ça va, heureusement que c'est quand même rapide. Ok. Nickel. Donc, New Games. Alors si je me rappelle bien, il faut pas faire croix. Voilà, c'est rond sur Metal Gear. Jusqu'au 4, il me semble que c'était comme ça. Donc, first time, ok.
Please select your action level.
Alors oui, le jeu n'existe pas en VO, il est en VF, il est en VO STF.
The term cleared
Ouais, ça.
means having seen the ending.
Donc, là en gros, ce qu'il vous demande. Ah, alors attendez. C'est embêtant. J'ai une de mes touches qui ne marche pas. Game by setting. Hop, pad 1. Voilà. En gros, ce qu'il vous demande, c'est de choisir j'ai remporté le jeu précédent à maintes reprises. Allez-y, j'ai réussi à remporter le jeu précédent, mais l'action n'est pas mon fort. Je n'ai pas remporté le jeu précédent moi-même, mais je l'ai fait faire. Je n'ai pas remporté le jeu fort. Et ben. C'est là, hein. Normal. Alors là, ça affiche même mon point de vue intrusion. Ça s'affiche pas du tout. Ça c'est très hard. En fait, c'est sympa parce que du coup, là, on a peut-être personnaliser de 3 manières le jeu. Déjà de savoir si vous avez l'habitude de jouer, donc pour le mécanisme des bots. Le deuxième, voir si vous voulez des bots difficiles ou normales. Et le troisième, surtout, si vous voulez encore que ce soit plus hard avec un radar ou non. Là, en gros, vous voyez le radar tout le temps. Là, il se désactive, enfin, plus ou moins, il se désactive quand vous êtes en intrusion. On va se mettre en intrusion. Ça peut être fun.
Action level selected. Metal Gear Solid 2.
Et en fait, en fonction de si vous choisissez un mode difficile ou facile, si vous prenez comme quoi vous avez jamais joué à ce jeu et tout avant, vous passez, je crois, l'entracte, on va dire, la première partie où justement on joue Snake, quoi.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Alors sur ce Metal Gear, faut vraiment s'attendre à beaucoup de cinématiques, très longues. Mais qui cela peut bien être? voilà que ça marche plus le camouflage optique.
Our boy is right on schedule.
Alors on reconnaît ce spot. Hein.
Soon enough.
Alors pourquoi il a récupéré son bras entre le 1 et le 2 là il faut y expliquer, je sais pas. Je sais pas.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going on?
Le petit qui est mort. Donc, non. De toute façon, je ne campe pas. Ok. C'est le truc ouais, parce que bon, en gros, ils sont en train de vendre.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Pour petite info,
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging
le
at the
pistolet
mission
dont,
site.
enfin, dont
Good
sont dotés
suppressor,
les
too.
réservistes
The
gendarmes.
chemical stun will
en
take
France.
effect in a few seconds and last for hours.
Un
You can
Beretta,
take down an
c'est
elephant with that
enfin,
thing. Check
dans
out
le
the
gaz
laser
français
sighting
sous
too.
licence Beretta,
The
qu'on appelle
effects
le
of the
maintien,
anesthetic
c'est
round
exactement
will
le même.
vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a luck.
Bon, je passe le tuto, franchement, rien à foutre. Du coup, oui, ce que je disais, dans le 1, en fait, à la base, il n'y avait pas les trucs tranquillisants. Et seulement à partir de Twin Snake, enfin le 2 qui l'ont mis, et dans Twin Snake, ils
Hey,
l'ont rajouté.
Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
Et je trouve que c'est quand même assez drôle parce que le jeu est sorti en 2002 et il y avait déjà normalement les gilets pare-balles. Enfin, sorti en 2002, je crois, oui. Et en tout cas, ça se passe à l'an 2000. Donc les gilets pare-balles existent déjà et les mecs ont pas un seul JPP.
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Ok. Je vais juste voir si je les ai les deux. Alors, pareil, mais ça n'a pas enregistré mes touches configuration. Hop. Ça n'a pas enregistré mes touches, c'est embêtant. Non.
You want to save? Oh, you're not...
Merde. Il manque une touche encore. mais c'est le petit salaud. Bon. Vu qu'il est descendu, on va en profiter. On va passer par. On va d'abord fouiller autour.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Merde, c'est rapide.
Over there.
Eux, par contre, il va me courser en plus, hein. Je suis sûr qu'il va me courser là, quand même. Non, pas le temps.
Encountered the enemy.
Oui, un truc important, il faut penser à péter les radios, sinon ils appellent les renforts. Il dort encore. Pas plus mal. Hop là. Quartier du personnel. Bon. Alors si je vois bien. Par là on peut pas. Il me semble pas qu'on puisse. Alors. Alors, vous attendez pas à ce que je récupère tous les dog tags. C'est pas mon objectif. Ah oui. Alors attendez. Normalement il y a un truc. Il y a un truc qui fait péter les câbles Otacon, c'est ça. Ah. Non, on peut lui envoyer, je comprends pas. Bonjour. Je vais me faire démonétiser la vidéo. Bon, elle est habillée la dame, ça va. Alors, salle de repos. Ah merde, ça ramène. Non, je suis bête. Non, Snake. Il a tout pété. Ouais, on repose ça. Du coup, Alors, je suis désolé pour les bandes noires sur les côtés, hein. Malheureusement, je peux pas faire autrement. Le jeu n'existait pas à l'époque en écran large. Je suis sur un émulateur, je peux pas forcément tout faire, enfin ce que je veux. En tout cas, moi, ça me perturbe pas tant que ça. Ça va. Alors. Tiens. J'avais promis de tuer personne, mais bon. Ils m'ont énervé.
Who's there? Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
On va se barrer puis on remonte. Oula, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ah mais non, ça va être chiant pendant qu'on a ça.
Over there.
Hop.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck C. Secure the stairs.
Allez, on va monter. Le pont C. Le D, pardon. Oula, oula. Encore plus de. Ah oui, mais parce qu'il y a tout ce qui.
Dispatching additional men to deck D. You are ordered to defend the stairs at all costs.
Ah, je crois que ça m'est gros. Putain, c'est magique de tirer de partout. Là. Oh non. Oh là là, je suis un gruyère. Ça.
So it is the Kasatka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal... Huh?
Avant d'y aller. Ah, trouver l'USP en premier. Ah mais purée. C'était je pense que c'était en bas. On va y retourner vite fait. La pièce où en fait ils m'ont topé, je crois qu'il y a un... Merde. Il y a un flingue pour tuer. Évidemment, ça fait rien.
What's that?
So get to USP first. En plus, normalement, mais non, on l'avait récupéré. Mais c'est pas genre, c'est pas lui. Bah, je sais pas où on va récupérer. Bon, non, bah on va aller se faire Olga.
It's the enemy.
Comme ça. Oh merde. On va rester là-haut.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun
Il est quand même en train de
overboard,
braquer une gonzesse qui a
slowly.
2 flingues dans les mains, armées, alors que lui il a un flingue silencieux.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Alors. On peut la tuer. C'est vraiment pas le but du jeu.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
quand même mis une dose de cheval hein, avec tout ce qu'elle a pris.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't
Oui, il y
raise
a quand
too
même un
much
bug.
racket with that
Alors,
thing.
je sais pas si c'est un bug
Ah,
initial ou si c'est un bug fait par un émulateur, mais il y a des lettres qui sont remplacées par d'autres trucs et tout. Ok. Bon, alors, par contre, je pense que je peux récupérer. Voilà. Est-ce que... Je vais voir si je peux la tuer, mais... Il semblerait que non. Elle a disparu. C'est bon. Bon. Alors, j'ai la wet box, c'est quoi? C'est dégueulasse. On va essayer de monter sur en haut de la tour. Alors, tout j'ai pas fait gaffe. Ça avance en fait, ça avance. C'est tout stylé. Allez, on redescend. Allez.
What's that?
Donc ça se rebarre. Allez. Excusez-moi messieurs. Merde. Ah! Ah, c'était là que ça buguait. C'est vrai que ici, faut pas y passer. Merci. Non, moi je fais pas esquiver les gars.
Encounter the enemy requesting
Ah, Vulcan. Vulcan on l'a tué.
Raven.
Un Raven pardon, pas Vulcan. Vulcan c'est dans le 3. Eh ben non, regardez. Non, on peut se casser la gueule sur les vies.
Freeze. Move!
What the fuck? En vrai, j'aimerais bien des vraies balles. Enfin. Bon.
Freeze.
Bon, j'en ai tué qu'un seul avec l'étranglement. Une petite ration pour faire plaisir à pas, genre. Ah yes.
There's somebody there.
Il nous a cassé la machine, on va même pas le... Oula. Il y a moyen de passer niveau 2, faut que je regarde. Il y a moyen de passer niveau 2 en endurance traction. Ça c'était plutôt cool, c'est un petit easter egg qu'il y avait à l'époque, c'est plutôt pas mal. Mais je sais plus s'il faut pas des espèces de traction ou s'il faut juste gagner en fait, rester accroché et gagner. Je ne me souviens plus. Bon allez.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Bonjour madame. Ils l'ont mis de face et de dos. Excellent. Alors.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop.
Ouais, donc en fait, il va falloir que j'aille tuer les gens en fait. What the fuck? J'ai bien fait quand même.
Horizontal bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Et feu.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Ça se complique.
Who goes there?
On a des tout. On est pas au cirque, respectez-moi bordel. Dans l'entrejambe. Mettez-moi le père.
Who goes there? Oh. Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of...
Allez, je passe et on est parti.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the...
Oh. Oh là 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 là, la honte.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every
Bon, la technique est la bonne.
industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Ouais, ça devrait le faire.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Je crois qu'on a trop à faire.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
Ah, c'est plusieurs écrans.
It cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
C'est pour lui envoyer à Otakon. Oui, c'est quand même très vieux alors que ça se passe en 2002.
So, any...
Ah, il a pas pu regarder d'autres photos. Foiré, là.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting
On va quand même sauvegarder, hein.
Time to save?
Yes, ça y est. Nickel.
strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Good.
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM Treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Putain, il fait flipper. C'est vrai qu'il fait des essais comme ça pour regarder leur
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the left! Intruder in the back! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Let's continue. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupt...
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. And the next one...
Ah putain, j'ai 1 minute pour faire un... Ok, bon.
Forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their...
Looks like I have your...
Allez, fuyons.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Reign. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Que ça.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Mais là, ils auraient pu la battre, hein, en vrai.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
We have a problem.
Proceeding as planned, sir. location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Sauvegarder, bah oui. Hop, et je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là parce que du coup on sera sûrement déjà à 1h40, je pense, 1h30, 1h40, 1h33. C'est déjà pas mal pour ce premier épisode, on va s'arrêter là, on se retrouve très rapidement pour voir la suite. En attendant, je vous invite à mettre un petit like si la vidéo vous a plu, vous avez pas déjà fait, laissez un commentaire et je vous dis à très bientôt. Allez, salut tout le monde.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?